cardio and core tonight. Reach up. 4, 3, 2, bring the arms out wide. 4, 3, 2, reach the arms front. 4 more. 3, 2, march out wide. 4, 3, 2, up on toes. 4, 3, 2, now we're going to add the arm up. 4, 3, 2, circle the arms. We are going to do some planks on the floor, or you can do it on the wall. 4, 3, 2, reach the arm across. So you really want to warm up through the upper body as well. And 4, 3, 2, and twist. So we're working through the core. We want to warm up all those parts. Nice twist, knees soft. 4, 3, 2, we're going to reach the arms front. Just press. Abs in. 4, 3, 2, reach side to side. You can take the legs out a little bit wider. 4, 3, 2, hold to up, arms out to the side, legs are out wide, opposite hand to foot, and lift. Opposite and lift. So if you're still warming up, you might need to only reach towards the knee or the ankle until we do a few more of these, and then you might get a little bigger range. Nice and long. Opposite arm comes back and up. One more like this each side. And we're going to go a little quicker. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Reach, lift, reach, lift. 4, 3, 2, we're going to lunge side to side. Push the weight back in the heels. 4, 3, 2, have the shoulder press. 4, 3, 2, then we're going to roll up, bring the feet in, knee lift. Keep the abs in tight, pull the core in so you don't arch the back. 4, 3, 2, and squat. It can be kind of a half squat, pushing the weight back in the heels. Imagine you're sitting in a chair, or go a little lower if it feels comfortable. 4, 3, 2, and and march. Out wide. Step together. Make it a little bit bigger. If you're ready, maybe a little hop, or a little step, or a little tap. Four, three, two, jump rope. Keep going. I'm just going to grab my timer. So we're going to do about, let's do maybe a minute of jump rope. So if you don't want to jump, nice high knee march with those jump rope arms, or a little shuffle side to side. Especially if you don't want to jump or you don't like jumping, you can even stay with knee lift, but maybe go a little bit quicker, or even like kind of shuffling your feet, like bringing the heels up, but maybe nice and quick. I'm going to get the heart rate up. So not too intense yet, only at about maybe 50% of what you could do. And then after we get to that minute, we're going to do about 20 seconds, maybe a little bit harder, for about 75% of your ability, and go. So maybe that means a little quicker jump rope, maybe an out and in, maybe a little faster, maybe really driving the knees up, really pumping those arms. Last 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. Last 10 seconds, nice and quick. All out, all out. Fast, fast, fast. All the way. 10 seconds only. Push, push, push. And rest. Nice. So that's the way to kind of get your heart rate up, working at 50%, pushing to the next level a little longer, and then maxing out for the last 10 seconds, which goes by quick. March left, out wide, step together. If you want to add a little more intensity, arms up overhead. You can add that hop. Keep going. Again, we're still at about maybe 50% because we're doing this part a little bit longer. And then we'll go a little bit quicker for those last 20 seconds, maybe at 75%. Last 10 seconds, all out. But you want to keep moving. Still getting your heart rate up. 4 more. 3, 2, then maybe a little bit faster, really pushing side to side, you're really pulling into the back, maybe adding that little hop. 3, 2, 1, last 10 seconds. Really push through, maybe hopping side to side. And rest. Nice. So getting that heart rate up. Good work. All right, take the legs out. Either hip distance or a little bit wider. Squat. Come up on toes. Or you can do a jump. And it's only about, I don't know why I put this down, 30 or 40 seconds. We'll do 40 seconds. So This one we just do 40 seconds. So decide what intensity you want to do. 3, 2, and go. So it can be squat, lift up on toes. If you're like, oh, I'm still winded from what I just did. Squat, press, squat, press. And then when you're ready, you can always pick up the pace, maybe go a little bit quicker. Just 40 seconds, whatever pace you pick. As you start, you might want to kind of pick it up though and go a little bit quicker. Just breathe. Last 5 seconds. And rest. So rest, just maybe a step together. Maybe I'm marching in place, you just don't want to totally stop. All right, next move, we're gonna do jumping jacks. So it looks like this, and you have an option. You can just stay with jacks, or a tap out, or you could do 2 jacks, come to the floor, whoops, slippery, 2 jacks, come back in, 2 up, 2 down, or if you don't want to go down and up so much, do 4, standing for low instead of that transition so many times. Or you can even do half and half. So I'll tell you when we're at 20 seconds if you want to continuously do standing and then the next part on the floor, or vice versa. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's go right from one to the other. All right, 20 seconds. You can always just stay here. Or just stay here. Three, 2, and rest. Get out. Breath. All right. Let's do next move. We're just gonna do half a burpee or whatever you want. So legs can be out wide. You're in that squat position. Hands come to the floor. You can step back, step in, and pause, or jump out wide, jump in, and pause. So you just stay low instead of jumping in and coming up. All right. And 4, 3, 2, and begin. So it can be out, and pause, out wide, pause, or big step, and pause. And you go at your own pace. You don't always have to rush through. The form is best. All good reps. Keep working. We're going to go to 5 more seconds. Push. Maybe a little quicker. 3, 2, and rest. We're going to take arms up, so elbows are out wide, and we're just going to cross, cross, cross. So instead of really crossing like this, you're going to just bring that knee up, opposite elbow towards that knee, alternating sides. And again, at your own pace. So like a standing crunch. 3, 2, and begin. So elbows are out wide, crunch, crunch. You have to think about staying tall as you crunch. So you're not bending forward here. You're turning a little, but you're really thinking about opposite elbow to opposite knee. And then as you get the feel of the move, you can push through a little quicker and breathe. Work, work, work. You got it. 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, nice. 4, 3, 2, jump rope. Just for about 30 seconds here. Keep that heart rate up. Could be a little skip. Out and in. You can move around your space if you have some room. 30 seconds will seem like nothing now. And hold, rest. All right, now, hands behind the head again. This time, a straight leg, and you try to reach towards the toes. If you can't reach the toes, you can reach towards the knee. It's all about working those upper abs. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're staying nice and tall, lifting that leg so it's punching in as you lift. You try to reach for the toes, even if you don't. That's the goal. Look forward. And then if you feel you have the move down, you can go a little quicker. Stay nice and tall. So keeping the arms behind the head helps keep you tall and lifted, so you avoid this. Good. 3, 2, and rest. All right. Next move, we're going to go to the floor for a traveling forearm plank, moving side to side. So, if you don't want to move, we're going to go forearms and toes on the floor, and you're just going to walk over 2 times to your right, 2 times to your left, or wherever you have space. If you can't go 2 times, you can go 1 and 1, or 3 and 3 if you want a little more on each side. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Walk over, and you just go side to side, trying to keep that nice long plank. Abs are in. So it's a nice long line, head to toe. So you'll keep that long plank, and you just move side to side. So you're not doing any shifting through the rest of the body. Concentrate on pulling the abs in. If you have carpet, it might be a little easier to have your mat. You don't burn your arms on the rug. Keep going. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew, that's nice. All right, you can come back up. We're going to go to a squat, hop, turn, or the squat and lift on toes. So I'm going to start facing this way first. Squat, hop, turn, hop, turn. If you want to leave the turn out, you could just squat, lift up on toes, do some this way, some the other way, or you could squat and then just walk to the other side if you don't want to do the hop turn. All right, 3, 2, and begin. Squat, hop, turn, hop, turn. So you still want to make sure when you land, the weight is in your heels, knees in line with ankles. Squat, hop, turn, squat, hop, turn. So keep going. The idea is to keep that heart rate up. This is cardio and core. So sometimes we do just cardio in the beginning, and then we do core at the end. This time it's all incorporated, cardio and core together. Push through, keep working. Doesn't have to be a high jump. 3, 2, and rest. Whew. Hopefully you didn't get dizzy. All right. Next move, we're going to take, we'll do this one standing, driving the arms up and knee lift, so go. So you're driving the arms up, so you could try to stay more consistent, arms and legs together. You could always go a little quicker with the arms, really reaching up, pulling down. You can add hops with those legs and knees if you want to. Let's keep going. Go, go, go. Maybe a little faster. You only have about 5 more seconds. Push, push, push. 3, 2, and you can take out the arms, roll out the shoulders if you need. Nice work. All right, we're gonna go to a plank. Again, this time, forearm plank, we're gonna walk forward for 2 and back for 2. So you might need your mat. Or again, you can just hold in that forearm plank. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's forward for 2, and back for 2. Forward for 2 if you can, and back for 2. Again, trying to keep that nice long line so you're not arching through the back, and don't let your back sag as you work through either. Try to keep the core engaged, and you don't have to rush through it. You could go a little slower. You don't have to stay with the music. Keep breathing. Nice, we only have about 10 more seconds. Three, 2, and rest. So while you're on the mat, if you want to sit back and stretch for a second before you come back up. Nice. All right. Next move, we're going to do legs out wide. We're going to turn in, come up on toes, or add a little jump. All right. Legs out wide. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's turn, little hop up, turn, hop up, turn, or just lift on toes. Turn. Working those legs, heart rate up. Remember, good form is best. Turn. Nice. Four, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, good work. All right, next move, we're going to do mountain climbers. So you can go to the floor, or you can stay standing. So kind of like we did before, standing with arms up. You could also do it against the wall, leaning back, rise your knees. And you can add a little hop if you want, or on the floor. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So you can always just tap in, make sure hands are right underneath shoulders, and breathe. Even if you're just tapping in, you're working through the shoulders, the core, and then when you're ready, maybe you can pick it up. This is really a great for the core. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and rest. All Come back up. If you haven't had water yet, now's your time to grab a sip. It's already halfway through class. All right. Next move. Get my notes. Let's do, we just got up, so I won't make you go back to the floor yet. Let's do some twists while we're standing, and then we'll go to the floor. And for a plank with a single leg lift all on one side for 20 seconds, then we'll do the other side. So it's kind of good to change going down and up and doing a variety of moves. All right, this next move is just a twist, and then we'll add those knee lifts. It'll be 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, knee. All right, so just a twist. Of course, knees are soft, lower body's not moving, just twisting. Lean in, tight. Then we'll start to add the knee, maybe a little lower, if you can. 4, 3, 2, add the knee. 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, knee. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up. And then you can go a little quicker. Down, down, up, down, down, up. But you don't have to. You can go at your own pace. You can stay with the music if that's easier. So breath in on the way down. Blow out when you lift the knee. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice. Oh, that was good. All right, let's stay out wide before we come to the floor. Knees soft, arms come in. We're gonna twist side, center, and side, side, side. So you're really crunching in those obliques. So as you go side to side, you really want to feel this kind of crunch in. You're not leaning back, you're really just going side to side. So kind of tuck under here, side to side, so you're not doing this, and you're not doing this. Straight down. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna go to the floor for that plank leg lift. If you didn't want to come to the floor, you could come to the wall, kind of in the plank or push-up position, and then just lift this leg, with this leg happen lower or on the floor. All right, you can pick which leg you want to do first. The rest of the body doesn't move. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Lift. So it's about 20 seconds each side. Blow your breath out as you squeeze up, really squeeze the core. Glutes are engaged as well. And then we're going to switch to the other leg. Lift. It doesn't have to be a very high lift. You just really want to squeeze into it as you press up. Use your breath. Rest of the body stays nice and still. And rest. So again, you can stretch back, walk the hands forward, stretch it out while we're down here.
Yes.
Let's do one more on the floor while we're here, and then we'll come up. So you're going to come to a seated position here. And we're just going to do a Russian twist, side to side. You can grab a weight if you want to. You can keep the feet on the floor or keep the feet lifted, depending on your strength. In 3, 2, and begin. So keep the feet turn, really reaching towards the floor or even tapping the floor as you go side to side, but keep the chest lifted. So try not to collapse in. Chest up. And then if you have the strength, you can lift the feet up off the floor and still do that turn. You could go a little bit quicker. Really going side to side. Again, chest lifted. Nice. And breathe. And then if it feels to be like too much in your low back or your hips, just bring your feet back to the floor. And 4, 3, 2, and rest. So you can let the knees drop open for a second, maybe hinge forward, just stretch out through the back and hips. Good work, good work. All right. Now, we're going to do come to standing. And you have a choice here as well. So you could be on one foot, the other foot comes behind you, and hop up, just on that one foot. If you don't want to hop, right here, lift and tap back, lift and tap back. So really drive in, tap back, kind of lean forward. So we'll do about 20 seconds on each side. And let's do that. And 3, 2, 1, and go. So come back, hop up, and just drive. And you can alternate between that hop up and that knee in. So if you do a few and you're getting too winded, breathe in as you drive up. Now switch sides, drive, or hop up. It's not a very big lift. So you can bring that arm up, you bring the knee in, and then just stay grounded if you need, and maybe a little quicker, and rest. Nice. All right. We're going to stay standing. We're going to take that right arm up. We're going to take that leg out to the side, lift, and lift. One more. Switch sides. Sometimes bringing that opposite hand on your hip kind of helps keep you lifted. Or you can bring the arm out to the side. One more. And rest. All right, while we're standing, we're going to take it to those skaters, stepping behind, reaching behind, and 3, 2, and go. So remember, it can be here. You can take the arms up and over, and really push through, hop side to side, and really reach across, or even kind of hop and reach without bringing that foot to the floor for a little balance and control. Good. Keep moving. Four, 3, 2, and rest. All right. Before we come back to the floor, we're going to do another round of a minute jump rope at about 50%, 75% for 20 seconds, and then the last 10 seconds really push. So if you don't want to jump rope, you could use jumping jacks or some other move that you really like, as long as you're getting your heart rate up. Okay. All right. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, you can be nice and easy, kind of going with the music, Maybe a little side to side. Nice jump rope arms. Really imagine you're turning that rope, because this is the longest part. You want to make sure you still have some breath to push at that 75% level. So it's only been 30 seconds, already been 30 seconds. And we go for a minute here at about 50% capacity. So you might want to see, does it feel better this time than in the beginning? Or was it easier when we started? So you want to be somewhat breathless, but not totally. You don't want to be exhausted yet. All right, have a few more seconds. All right, go a little quicker. Maybe at like 75%. So you really get going a little faster side to side. Maybe quicker jump ropes. We have about 5 more seconds like this, and then we're going to go 10 seconds all out. And go. Go. Maybe out and in. Maybe a little side to side. Push, push, push. As hard as you can go. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. So you should be breathless. So I think I feel better now because I've already worked up, got my heart rate going, got that blood flowing. I feel like it was a little easier this time. All right, just some step-togethers for now. Want to make sure we have enough time to get our stretch in. We're going to do some side planks, plank with an arm raise, and bridge, and a shoulder stand, which we'll do probably at the end because that's a minute, if you can. Obviously, you can take a break and start over. Try to grab a sip of water, get your mat, and we'll come to the floor on our right side. Good work. I love it. All right. So with that elbow right underneath your shoulder and legs out long, or remember you can bend that bottom knee. We're going to hold for either 30 to 45 seconds. So I'll tell you when it's 30 seconds. And then if you can push to the 45, keep going. Otherwise, you can rest. Try to go for 45 because we've done this before. All right, get ready. 3, 2, and begin. So you can keep that hand on top of your hip. You can take the hand on the floor. If you feel like you need a little support, you can bring the arm up and hold here. You want to keep the hips lifted. Even if you're with that bottom knee bent, hips are up off the mat. You can also stagger the legs if that's a little bit easier. Instead of balancing here, you can hit. But it goes pretty quick. If I keep talking, you won't even realize how long it is. It's already been 30 seconds, see? So we can do 2 more, right? It'll go quick. That's where you might feel it, though. Go down to the last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going to switch it over to the other side. So make sure you're in position, elbow right underneath the shoulder. Those legs out from the hips. Get ready and begin. So just stay lifted, relaxing the shoulder. Remember, hand can be on hip, towards the floor, by your side. You can pick. You just want to keep hips lifted, keep the abs in, stay balanced, keep breathing. You're holding the position, but not your breath. All right, it's already been 30 seconds. Keep going. You can do it. You might be shaking a little. It's okay. It means you're working. We already did one side. Right. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to come over onto our back. Do 20 bridge lifts. So feet are on the floor, heels in, somewhat close, upper body relaxed on the mat. You're just going to squeeze up, lower back down. In 3, 2, really squeeze up at the top. Press and lower. So here we really slow it down. Breath, and really squeeze at the top. So you're almost pausing as you come up, squeeze, and release. Make sure you have that nice long line from shoulder to knee. Try not to arch the back. Breath and lower. Squeeze up and release. So you really want to feel that tension at the top of your move. And you pause there for a second and then you lower. And you bring it right back up. Squeeze and lower. Press up, squeeze at the top, and lower. Again, trying to keep that nice long line. We've already done 10, so we're halfway there. Squeeze up, abs tight. Maybe really concentrate on that squeeze at the top a little bit more, a little bit harder. Again. Press up, squeeze, and lower. You can blow your breath out as you press up. Nice. So when you slow it down, you're really working those muscles, no momentum to help you. And we're not doing anything else. We're not doing upper body. We're not thinking about anything else except breathing up. So this is good for your back. The core is abs, back, the whole trunk area. It's not just the abs. This is looking core is just abs. Squeeze up. There's one more. And squeeze. And release. And then from here, you can hug the knees in for a second to maybe stretch through that low back. So sometimes you feel a little tension there. So maybe stretch that out. And then you can either turn to your side and come back up, or do a rocking motion to lift. We're going to go back to that right side for that side plank one more set. All right, make sure elbow underneath shoulder in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So squeeze, you just hold. You're not moving, we're just holding, making sure you're in that nice long line. Hips are lifted the whole time. Breathe, smile, it makes it a little easier. Think about something fun you might be doing after class or later or tomorrow. Try not to focus on anything else about feeling good. That's it, thinking about feeling good. It's already been 30 seconds. Stay lifted. So on this set, you might start thinking a little more. And you're thinking, oh, this is a little harder. We've already been working a little. So we're down to the last 4, 3, 2, and rest. So that was 45 seconds. So maybe next time we'll do a minute. But we don't have as much time today. So we're going to go to the left side, same thing. In 3, 2, 1, and lift and hold. So again, make sure that elbow is right underneath shoulder so you're supported. Hips lifted, and breathe, and smile. Cardio core is almost done. We're almost ready for stretch. That went fast. Breathing, stay lifted. The abs in. Down to, it's already 30 seconds. Pause it. Let's start back again. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. You can stretch it out for a second, maybe stretching through your low back or your hips or whatever you need. We're going to come to a plank position, do that single arm raise. We're going to do we're going to do 5 reps on one arm first. So we're going to pause like for about 5 seconds as we lift that arm up. So you're going to be in a long plank. You're going to lift the arm and pause, and then we turn, and then we'll do it again all on one side. So you can pick which arm you want to start with. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So you lift, pause there, and release. Again, lift, and release. Lift, and release. You're in a good long line. Lift, release. One more time. Lift and hold. The other arm might be shaking and release. So you can stretch here for a second. You can reach long, fingertips to toes if you need a little stretch before we go to the other side. All right, we'll do the other arm now. Lift up in plank, get ready, hold, and release. And we're gonna lift and hold, and release, lift and hold, and release, lift and hold, and release, lift and hold, and release. Bring the knees in, sit back on heels, stretch it out for a second. Nice. All right, we have one more move. We're gonna take the knees in, and we're gonna try to lift the legs up and overhead, and then try to bring the legs straight up and balance. You can bring it down a little bit lower if you need to, but try to really stay lifted here, and we're gonna hold for a minute. So I know it seems long, but I think it's... All right, I need to get my clock. So, get ready, in 3, 2, and begin. You're lifted, shoulders are on the mat, legs are lifted. So you're just pressing up, using that core, squeeze up. So you're trying to keep a nice long line between legs and shoulders. You can spread your fingertips out to help you balance a little. If you need to lower it down a little because it gets to be too much lifted. Right. It's a lot of work for the upper body, core. Try to really relax the shoulders on the mat. We're already halfway there. Keep going, keep going. And breathe. If you need a break, you can always pause for a second and then start again if you need to. Oh, nice. We're down to the last 10 seconds-ish. 3, 2, and rest. All right, hug the knees in, stretch it out, rock side to side, or just hold, relaxing through the low back, taking your breath while I change the music. Nice. Nice deep breath. Now it's your time to really relax, stretch it out. You can bring the knees out wider if you need to. You can take your shoes off if you want, but sometimes just relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the low body into your low back, just feels good. All right, we're gonna keep the knees up over hips, and then we're gonna drop the knees, arms out to the side, drop the knees to your left, head turns to the right. So if we don't have a ton of time to stretch, the spinal twist is a nice way to fit a lot of it in. You relax through that right shoulder, relaxing through hips, glutes, obliques on that right side. You can use that left hand on top of knee to increase the stretch. You can even straighten that top leg if you feel like you need a little more stretch, but don't force it. This is a nice, relaxing stretch. Bring the top leg up, followed by the bottom. and then all the way over to the other side. So now that left shoulder stays down, head turns left. You can place that hand on top of, right hand on top of left knee if you need it. And then we're going to release, bring that top leg in, followed by the bottom, bring the feet to the floor, and then extend long fingertips to toes. So you really just get to relax the shoulders, let the toes turn out, shoulders relax, and let the arms kind of display open. Nice deep breaths. And notice where you feel any tension, like where you feel tight, and try to let that go. From here, we're going to roll to your left side so you can reach for that right leg, just to stretch that quad for a second. We did a lot of squats and squat jumps and plank jump in. Relax the upper body. We're going to come back to center, roll back over, bring the knees in, and then just hands on top of knees, circle, heart together. Releasing through your hips and your thighs. And you can make the circle as big or small as you want. And then we're going to hold center, bring the feet to the floor, roll to your left so you can reach for that right leg. And heel in, press that quad muscle forward. Roll back to center. Take the hands behind the head. Let the elbows drop out wide. And then you're going to lift chin to chest, look forward, and then bring the elbows in. So you can stretch through back of neck and shoulder. And then roll down. Now we're going to do it one more time. Breath in, lift, bring the chest, look forward, and then bring the elbows in. And then release. From here, walk the feet in. You can turn to your side, press up to sitting. And then we're going to make sure we push our weight back towards the wall. Stay lifted and hinge forward, or you can round over. So we stretch the quad muscle. You want to stretch that hamstring out a little. And nice deep breath. and take your time, roll up, relax the shoulders, come to standing. From here, just a little twist, side to side, just releasing any tension you feel in the core. 3, 2, 1. Hold center, take a nice deep breath up. Relax the shoulders, chest open. And give yourselves a hand, guys, because that was awesome.